Hey GBN family, we've got a brand new home on Facebook and you need to be there. Follow us now on Facebook at Grenada Broadcasting Network -GBN. Stay updated with the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything Grenada. Don't miss out. Like, follow, and share. Grenada Broadcasting Network. Stay informed. Stay ahead. First with the news. Fast with the updates.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
Bring you to your knees, and I will lift you up again, for I'm the God who
27 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where we say good morning to you, Grenada Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. I do hope that you had a great weekend. To all the fathers, hope you had a wonderful Father's Day, and that you've got health and strength and so many more goodies from God. Hope that you've got favor also, yeah. Reminding you that it's a good day to have a good day. In a good way, it's overcast on the outside, so if you're leaving home, please be prepared and, don't get wet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good time to say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Monday, the 16th day of June, and let me start off with these two quotations from my dear friend. People around me, keep them happy and safe. Give them love, compassion and care. Bless them with all good health, peace and mind, and kindness in their heart, especially the one reading this message. Thank you. Happy Monday. And may the blessings and favor of God be with you today and every day throughout the year. Have a beautiful day and week. The wilderness and the solitary place shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. That's from Isaiah 35 and verse 1. Good morning, man. Lovey, good morning. How you doing? I had a quiet Father's Day. I, just did what the doctor ordered as usual. And, but it's all good. Favor. 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Reaching out and saying good morning to all the fathers who are playing their role as fathers, and those of you who are not, it's time to buck up, step up to the plate, man. Good morning and belated happy Father's Day to my dad. Could you imagine that? Man, that was not how it was planned. Yesterday was supposed to be a big surprise, but didn't work out that way.
now I belong to
Loads of love, man.
and all things work together.
24 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Let's get into the word of the day. And the word of the day today, that word is tranquil. Tranquil. Tranquil, Tranquil. It means calm and peaceful. Calm and peaceful. Here's how we can use it in a sentence. The tranquil garden was a perfect place to relax. The calm and peaceful garden is like going up to the mountains in Mount Agnes. Yeah. Good morning to my partner, Butty. Yeah, Butty, you good? Butty, I never knew you were such a quiet guy, man. You're real quiet. Give, good morning. Good morning. He's in the sterilizing room at the General Hospital. Good morning, Give. I see you calling everybody and you're forgetting us, boy. We give good morning. Bounty. Butty, good morning. Brew, good morning too. Lovely, lovely. 23 minutes on to 7 o'clock.
There is no limit to what he
Morning, Nadisha and the folks in Cafe. Good morning, good morning, good morning to Greta Joseph out there in Dunfermline also.
is blessing.
Wow, how you doing? Cheryl and the guys and girls in Pearls, Simon, Jack and Margot, good morning to you. Yes.
Fills my dream.
Good morning, Auntie Alma and Helen.
Brings me into what
Janice, good morning. Good morning, Anne and Miss Lyra and Claudette and Catherine.
me. And that's
Hope you all are doing fine. The Sandersons, good morning. Debbie, good morning. Mama Can, Munich.
why your face
Stay open to change.
is
Be adaptable and embrace the unexpected. It often leads to new opportunities.
hallelujah.
Yeah. Change is the most constant thing in life, yet for all people fear change. Like to remain in your comfort zone too much. But in your comfort zone, nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you get yourself out of your comfort zone and embrace the changes that are ever present. Yeah, change. That's one thing that we can't get away from.
Is upon me, Lord. Favor, favor. Is upon me, Lord. Favor, favor.
I pray for favor for each and every one of us today. Favor of God. That's all that carries me through. If it was left up to mere mortal men, I'd be dead. Yeah, trust me. But it's the favors of God. Good morning to you, Reverend Samuel Caesar and the folks from Crossroads Radio.
Holy Spirit, take my soul. Holy Spirit, fill my soul.
Hazel and Miller, good morning to you. Cicely Blackman, Mildred Smith, Michelle Daniel. Good morning, Yolan Swan, Sylvina Charles. Good morning. 20 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Jermaine, all the way in Toronto. Hope you're doing fine. Yeah, where's Erlin this morning? I'm not seeing Erlin. Good morning to you, Lauren and Joan Salim. Good morning.
Spirit, take me to a higher place.
German Unstoppable Roach. Good morning, Innocent. Enjoy your day today. Same to you. Danley Alexis. What's up, Papi? Belated Happy Father's Day, man.
Let your holy
I'm certain I have some oil down and some bun meat waters in the fridge, you know. Save them for me, alright? Nice. What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's buzzing. Alright, decomposed body found in the Grandance area. That's locally. Also heard of a hanging yesterday. I don't know if that's true, but I heard there was a hanging yesterday in Grandance area too. Gulf Coast area, I don't know. Get some more information as the day progresses. In the region, 4 Eastern Caribbean nations flagged as in U.S. State Department memo on citizenship by investment. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. The Trump administration is making no gimmicks. They're leaving no stones unturned. Internationally, tensions escalate between Iran and Israel amid ongoing strikes. This is going to be a very, very problematic situation because I'm of the opinion that it will draw other countries into that war. I wish the powers that be who have the influence, please try and mediate and let good sense prevail. Nobody wins a war, yeah? In sports, West Indies clinched the T20 series over Ireland with crushing victory. Ireland, all you have strength with. Nonetheless, a win is a win, despite your opinion. All right, folks, it's as 18 minutes on to 7 o'clock. The busman of the nation, good morning, good morning, good morning. Drive carefully today, okay? Obey the traffic code. Traffic signs and regulations. Make sure you memorize them and visit them every now and then. Because sometimes I see some of you drive as though you never had a look at the highway code, man. Rico Andrew, good morning. Jelly and McIntyre. Hazeland says, sad news from the Spice Isle. Well, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sad news is everywhere. Sometimes when it happens in our backyard, we tend to think, whoa, things are really rough. But when you look at it comparatively, Grenada is still the best place in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Holy Spirit, take
When you listen to occurrences at other countries and territories, man,
my soul.
Grenada is still a piece of cake.
Spirit, take my soul.
Yeah. Gigi Giles and Denzo, good morning to you all. Meryl McQueen and Leon McQueen. Sweet surprise. Well, they've got a big promotion coming up for Carnival, and of course, you know, we'll bring it right here, of course. They have all the giveaways, the best punch of creamer on island. As a matter of fact, they've got a new one involved, right? For Independence, they launched the nutmeg flavor. Get it. I know quite a number of you got it for the dads. Well, coming to think of it, I ain't get a bottle for my Father's Day, you know. Thanks for a wonderful day yesterday and always. Toya, good morning. Denzo's auntie. Yes. Miss Randa next door, good morning. Rashiba and Princess, good morning. Well, Bernard has left us, but they're still close. Good morning to you and Hannah and Screamer. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
If you're 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Monday, June 16th, 2025. Coming up in the news, a decomposed body found in the Grand Anse area. In the region, 4 Eastern Caribbean nations flagged in the U.S. State Department memo on citizenship by investment. Internationally, tensions escalate between Iran and Israel amid ongoing strikes. And in sports, West Indies clinched T20 series over Ireland with a crushing victory. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Grenada to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. The Royal Grenada Police Force has launched an investigation into the death of a young man whose body was found this early Sunday morning inside a dwelling home in the Grand Anse St. George area. While the RGPF has not yet officially released the identity of the deceased, residents in the area suggest that the individual may be Darren Newton, believed to be in his late 20s to early 30s. Police are continuing their investigations to determine the circumstances surrounding his death. Stay tuned to GBN's news updates later for more details as the story develops. Grenada joins the rest of the world in observing World Elder Abuse Awareness Day today under the theme Expand the Discussion, Recognize the Signs, and Reduce the Risk. World Elder Abuse Awareness Day serves to shed light on the abuse, neglect, and exploitation faced by many older persons across the globe and calls for greater advocacy, education, and support systems to protect them. In a national address to mark the occasion, Minister for Social Development, Honorable Gloria Thomas, emphasized the importance of caring for the elderly, recognizing them as trailblazers who have paved the way for future generations. We have more in this report.
Of the property or assets. This observance is a vital opportunity to shine a light on an issue that too often remains in silence. It is a call to action, call to respect, protect, and honor those who have given so much to our society. Our elders carry our history, our wisdom, our culture, and our resilience. The theme for this year's observance is Expand the Discussion, Recognize the Signs, and Reduce the Risk. This theme urges us to broaden awareness, foster open dialogue, identify the many forms of elder abuse, and take proactive steps to prevent it here in Grenada. In our nation, our elders are the living libraries of our culture and traditions. They hold the stories of liberation, resilience, and the wisdom of generations. Yet, conversations about elder abuse are often muted or overlooked. Expanding the discussion means breaking through these barriers, starting open, heartfelt conversations in our homes, communities, churches, and
Minister Gloria Thomas there. Minister Thomas is encouraging communities, caregivers, and families to reflect on their roles and renew their commitment to the safety and well-being of Grenada's aging population. That concludes the first segment of news. The local segments stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead, followed by the sports and the weather. In the region, we hear that 4 Eastern Caribbean nations, namely Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Lucia, they have been flagged in a leaked U.S. State Department memo raising concerns about their citizenship by investment programs. The memo, obtained by the Washington Post, reveals that the Trump administration is reviewing possible visa bans or other travel restrictions on nationals from 36 countries, including these Caribbean nations, over issues tied to the sale of citizenship without residency requirements. The document, reportedly signed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, gives the named government 60 days to meet new benchmarks and requires them to submit initial action plans by Wednesday at 8 a.m. The CBI programs in request have long been defended by the Caribbean governments as legitimate economic tools, emphasizing that strict vetting and due diligence are already in place. In addition to the Caribbean countries, the list includes 25 African nations as well as others from Central Asia and the Pacific. The memo also hints that countries cooperating with U.S. deportation policies or agreeing to safe third country agreements could ease Washington's concerns. There has been no official response from the White House, and the U.S. State Department has declined to comment on what it called internal communication. Still in the region, in Trinidad and Tobago, a 13-year-old girl was allegedly abducted and sexually assaulted after attending a school function in Belmont on Friday. Due to the sensitive nature of the incident, details that will identify the victim have been omitted from the story. The victim told police at about 6:45 p.m. she was at the function when she went to use the bathroom. She was then allegedly approached by a man she did not know who had a firearm. The man instructed her to accompany him, and she complied out of fear. The suspect walked with the student out of the compound and into a dark-colored vehicle parked nearby. The victim was allegedly restrained and transported to an unknown location within the Belmont district where she was sexually assaulted. The suspect was later dropped off near the grandstand at the Queen's Park Savannah, where she collapsed. Persons in the area who observed the child contacted the police, and she was transported to the Port of Spain General Hospital for treatment. She told the police that during the ordeal, she consumed a white pill and drank water that had been given to her by the suspect. Now, looking further afield, tensions between Iran and Israel have sharply escalated, with Iran launching a fresh wave of attacks on Sunday evening. Explosions were reported in the coastal city of Haifa as Israel responded with renewed airstrikes on military targets inside Iran. Despite international calls for restraint, both nations continue to exchange blows. The death toll continues to rise, with at least 224 people killed in Iran and 14 in Israel, according to local authorities. Iran's Ministry of Health reports that over 1,200 people have been hospitalized since Israeli strikes began on Friday. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has denied approving an alleged Israeli plan to assassinate Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, a claim Israel's leadership also denies. White House sources say the Israeli campaign is expected to continue for weeks, not days, with the U.S. giving quiet support, though President Trump insists the U.S. is not directly involved, at least for now. A helicopter carrying Hindu pilgrims crashed on Sunday in the northern Indian state of Uttarakhand, killing 7 people on board, officials said. The helicopter was headed to Gupkatesh, a prominent Hindu pilgrimage site in the Himalayas, from Kedarnath Temple Town, when it crashed minutes after taking off, officials said, on what should have been a 10-minute flight. Nandan Singh Rajwa, a local disaster management official, said authorities have launched a rescue and search operation following the helicopter crash. The helicopter, operated by Ariane Aviation, a private helicopter service company, went down in a forested area near Grenada pilgrimage route at around 5:30 a.m. local time. Officials said the crash was believed to have been caused by poor weather conditions. Officials said the dead include the pilot and pilgrims from the neighboring state of Uttar Pradesh and western states of Maharashtra and Gujarat. The bodies were badly burnt in a fire that followed the crash, they said. India's Civil Aviation Ministry suspended the operations of Ariane Aviation and directed the Directorate General of Civil Aviation to oversee all helicopter activities in the region, according to Press Trust of India. The ministry also ordered an investigation into the aircraft accident. Investigation Bureau, the news agency said. The crash comes 3 days after an Air India passenger plane crashed with the loss of at least 270 people in Gujarat state. The London-bound Boeing 787 struck a medical college hostel in a residential area in the northwestern city of Ahmedabad minutes after taking off on Thursday, killing 241 people on board and at least 29 on the ground. One passenger survived. Kedarnath is home to one of the four most sacred Hindu temple shrines and receives tens of thousands of pilgrims each year during the summer season, many of whom use helicopter services due to the difficult mountainous terrain. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Now, in a commanding performance, Evan Lewis smashed a blistering 91 runs of just 44 balls to lead the West Indies to a 62-run victory over Ireland in the final T20 match in Brady on Sunday, sealing a 1-0 series win. Lewis and captain Shai Hope opened the batting with a dominant 122-run partnership in just 10.3 overs, setting the tone for the innings. Hope contributed 51 runs from 27 balls, while Casey Carty finished unbeaten on 49 from 22 deliveries. The West Indies posted a massive 256 for 5, the second highest T20 total ever, featuring a powerful display of 26s. Ireland's Matthew Humphreys was the standout bowler, claiming 2 wickets for 16 runs. In response, Ireland lost Paul Stirling early, but found hope through a solid 101-run stand between Ross Adair and Harry Tector. Adair top scored with 48, while Tector added 35 before falling to Ross and Chase. But middle order collapse, losing 3 wickets for just 2 runs, ended Ireland's momentum. They closed on 194 for 7 in their 20 overs. Akil Hussain took 3 for 27, and Jason Holder picked up 2 wickets for the visitors. The first 2 matches of the 3-game series were washed out, making this the decider encounter, and the West Indies made it count. Final scores: West Indies 256 for 5 in 20 overs, Ireland 194 for 7 in 20 overs. Results: West Indies won by 62 runs. Series: West Indies take it 1-0. That's all the sports we've got for you at this time. Stay with us. The weather forecast reminding you that we'll have more sports for you during a luncheon edition and, of course, in our primetime newscast. But the weather forecast is straight ahead.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Tricia Miller on the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Tricia.
Good morning to you and good morning to listeners of GBN. It's a partly cloudy morning here at the airport. Winds are from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 16.6 millibars, which is above the mean, and it's rising. Present temperature 27 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 78%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.6 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 25.9 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 3.7 millimeters of rainfall were recorded here at the MBIA. This brings the total for the month so far to 36.5 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with light to moderate showers occasionally. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 6 to 8 feet in open waters. A marine advisory is in effect. Tides will be high around just about now and low about 2 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:33. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:43. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and windy with light to moderate showers occasionally. From the Met Office, Tricia Miller.
All right, Tricia, just before you run off, from your forecast, how active is the early part of the Atlantic season coming on?
Well, the predictions are for an active season, and so far we've seen that the tropical waves they have started coming across the Atlantic. So, typical season, but they're going for an active season again this year, and we've seen that the waves already started. So, we just have to watch and see what happens.
And prepare.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and prepare. Stay prepared as always. Yes.
Thank you, Tricia. Have yourself a great day.
Okay, thanks.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited. It's 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Decomposed body found in the Grand Anse area. In the region, 4 Eastern Caribbean nations flagged in U.S. State Department memo on citizenship by investment. Internationally, tensions escalate between Iran and Israel amid ongoing strikes. And in sports, West Indies clinched T20 series over Ireland with a crushing victory. I would really like to hear Oswald Pele Dabo's verdict on West Indies, performance. Why are they performing so well against Ireland and not against England and South Africa and so forth? Is it a psychological pressure that they're under? Pele, you'll call me and tell me. Nonetheless, folks, that's the morning edition of news for today, Monday, June 16th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a viewing as well. All right, those of you who are viewing as well, thank you for viewing as well, and wishing you a safe, productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025. 5, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
A neurologist is a specialist physician who deals with conditions affecting the nervous system. So that includes the brain and the spinal cord and some muscle disorders as well.
Brain health is extremely important, not only for the patient, but for the family, and it affects our social, occupational, and emotional function.
Be viewed Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Coming up, it's called the Nature Island of the Caribbean for several good reasons. This event features some icons of the craft, with info on how to become one yourself. Not only is this bank connecting with its partners, it's helping them get even better. Top-rated amenities, St. Lucian style, a marathon at midnight. Yes, it's all next on this station.
by mile. It's legacy. I beat that.
All right, folks, it's 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. At this time, we join Corporal Troy Paul at the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Belated Happy Father's Day to you, Copy.
Thank you, and same to you as well. And belated Father's Day to all the fathers who listening to your program this morning. And remember, it's that time of the day where you get your traffic report, traffic update, so that drivers can get to their destination safely and on time. It's Monday, and it's one of the quiet days of the week as it relates to traffic this morning, and most of the areas reported that this morning the traffic at the moment is relatively quiet at the time, with no obstruction, no vehicular accidents at the time. So persons traversing to any one of the roads in Grenada at the time can do so freely with no obstruction. Just want to remind persons that if you have to get to work for a certain time, please know your journey and leave at a certain time where you can get to work on time with no obstruction. We know that the traffic will build shortly as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour. It starts from 7:30 in most cases, such as Calivini onto the Toby Road and also the Grand Public Road, where we have those major traffic congestions for on a daily basis. So persons traversing along those roads, be mindful that you want to get to those places before the traffic congestion. So as I stated before, there's no obstruction. Traffic is flowing freely at the moment in most of our areas. That will be most of it for the traffic update this morning. And I just want persons to be mindful that let us drive to arrive alive. Saying that just wear seatbelts, be mindful of that. Remember, alcohol while you're driving is a no-no, and because we want you to arrive safely this morning. And the question we normally would ask persons, if you're texting, who's driving?
Who's driving? Yes. Corporal Paul, thank you very much for that comprehensive report, and good morning to you and the members of your department. Give ASP Batiste and Inspector Lewis my regards, as always, and you have yourself a great day.
Thank you very much, and I definitely will. And a good morning to all your listeners as well.
Thank you very much. Folks, that was the traffic report. Stay with us. We've got a Riser Credit Union coming up after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Legacy, I beat that, don't stop like Bob Marley said. One love on top, BCUH water out of sight, but it's always wrong, don't lose the light. From factories and wells so deep, cut off mangroves and fish they weep. Grey water for the garden, keep it green. Save the cash and the earth gets clean. We use the water with a mindful mind. It's out of sight but never far behind. In nature, the answers always flow. Like water running pure, the cycle grows. It renews itself, same drop, same beat. It's all good, man, you got the heat. Water flow. No clean water, no pipes to grow. Protect our water, protect our future.
Time to go.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Grenada to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Good morning, welcome to the conversation as always on Mondays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. Every day's a Riser's Day with us here. Yeah, well, of course, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Good morning, how are you, Josie?
Good morning, my dear, I'm good.
How was your weekend?
Very, very good, delightful.
Right. Did you make any fathers happy yesterday?
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I did. You better believe I did.
Yeah. I didn't get any
It was
cake.
their day. You didn't get any cake?
No. I have a friend, Josephine, that makes excellent.
Okay, so I'll make sure you get cake.
Yeah.
Right? So post. And how did you do yesterday?
Quiet. I went to church and that was it.
Meaning, did you have an excellent Father's Day?
Of course.
Good.
Of course.
Good.
Excellent. Es muy excelente. Yes.
Okay, go there. Well, I'm happy for you.
AGM is coming up.
AGM is coming up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How are
We're
plans?
rocking and we're rolling, and AGM is coming up. Plans are going well. So last time we were here, we spoke about the fact that you're going to get sent to you electronically an email from marketing, but it's for you to RSVP. So it's generated by RSVP.
What does RSVP mean?
To respond.
Okay.
Yes. Let us know whether you're coming. That's true. You know. Let's break it down, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So you're going to respond, letting us know whether you will or will not attend. Please don't ignore. At least let us know. And what we don't want you to do, which I've seen a couple of people do so far, is hit reply.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't
Without
hit
the message.
Yeah, no, they would hit reply and say they're coming, or send a message. No, don't do that. Once you open the mail, you would get. It would take you to the area which says RSVP5. You're invited to the AGM. It gives you the details, and you hit continue. and you would be able to populate the area that says how many persons attending. Obviously is one, whether you're attending in person or virtually. Yes. Okay. And that's it, and then you hit submit. So what we don't want it to do again, because not that we mind, but if we have a whole lot of people doing that, then what happens? What will happen is if you send it, it will come back to us, yes, but it means that we now have to take your information and put it in ourselves. Right?
Double work.
Yes.
Double work.
And it can get missed in the whole, shuffle here. So what we want to ensure is that you do this yourself. It's really user friendly. So there's a little link in there, and you just click on the link, and it takes you straight to.
Let me ask you this though: are any considerations being given to the elderly folks, elderly members who are not so tech savvy, who might be wondering what is email and RSVP and?
Well, what we have found really is that even with setting up of AMI or things like that, is that there is someone you can go to.
Okay.
And our elderly folk know, listen, they love their riser and they love their AGM. They come to us.
Okay.
And so if you're one of the persons who's not tech savvy, you see this email from a riser, but you know you want to go to the AGM, call 534-1111. Let us know you're coming, but you're just not into this thing.
Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
Because we love you. Oh, well, that's okay for you. We won't bother with you. If I see Gordon Joseph coming in, I will so totally ignore him. But some of our members call, others come in, and they say they're coming to the AGM. What I will say is we are not going to print. Just to reiterate that we're not printing books, it's all soft copy.
Okay.
So make your font as big as possible on your phone, and most people don't read everything, although we encourage you to, but they know the areas that they want to see.
Yeah, the areas of interest.
Definitely. You want to know the P&L, right?
The surplus to see
you want to see that balance sheet. You want to know how much we've made, what dividends we're going to pay. You want to know what we're doing, and that's all right.
Yeah.
So it's all going to be on soft copy.
Okay.
It's going to be on the website. And so, like I say, that's not classified information. You can get someone to assist you to navigate so that you get there and take your time and read through.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that AGM is on?
On the 30th of June, so it's just 2 weeks away. Yeah. And it's going to be at the Grenada Trade Center. Cocktails will be from 1 o'clock, as we say. It's nice to meet and greet members, so they come in, you have a little meet and greet session, and then you register electronically at the 2 stations will be set up for registration. It's really simple. We'll have 4 people each at the stations to guide you through. So really, it's not a headache. And for those who have done it before, they know that it's pretty simple to do. Okay. So we have that set up already. Knowing who those workers are going to be. They've done this before, and they're fully aware.
A well-oiled machine.
Yes.
But let me ask you this, just for the benefits of those who might not be too aware, besides people coming to know how much they would get in dividends, because we know that would be the keen interest for most people.
Yes.
What else? What are some of the other pertinent information that can be derived from the AGM?
Election of officers, and you have your say. You have a vote. Every shareholder has a vote. You want to be able to have a say in who runs things, let's put it that way. Who's going to be in charge of this committee and that committee, who would be appointed to, let's say, this committee, that committee. We know for sure that we have 2 board members who have served 2 terms. All the best to you, Ms. Sears and Ms. Cooper, and Sears, Griffith, and Cooper. Let me get that right. And so we're going to have to elect 2 new members. And so you do have elections of officers, and you want to know apart from, so what got you to that point where you're going to get XYZ dividends? How did we do exactly? Did we meet our loans target? Did we meet our membership target? And if not, why? Your investments, how did your investments do, because we're investing on your behalf. We're investing your money. We're not wild about it. We're not allowed to be, but you want to know how your investments did. If you have a problem with some form of procedures, something procedural that you find is maybe cumbersome, maybe not very friendly, and you wish to say it, it may not be the ideal forum, but at least we can take it from there. There may be some things that we can do to address whatever your matters are. And as I said, there's no matter that's too big or too small. There's something that you observed about, remember, it's your credit union, and you wish to bring it to the fore, and that may be just the best time to do so.
Okay.
You have the board and you have the other committees there, the CEO, the executive managers, who are all going to be hearing this all at once.
Okay.
So it's not like you speaking to one member of staff and that member having to raise it probably with Mr. Lord, probably with an executive manager, and everybody doesn't get to hear your story.
So the AGM could be the ideal platform to effectuate change.
But of course, because there's some things that we may think we're getting perfectly right. It may be right, but sometimes procedures can be maybe a little cumbersome, as some people have pointed out. What can we do to make your life simpler? This is your home. So you have a meeting at home to discuss certain matters. Okay. You have to discuss matters. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what it is.
So folks, remember that it's on the 30th of June at the Grenada Trade Center, starting from 1 with the social meet and greet,
and then 2 o'clock sharp.
2 o'clock.
We want to make it 2 o'clock sharp
of the decision-making process of your business.
Yes, and remember, to RSVP is important because we must have a quorum in order to.
Okay.
And if you're going to be guided also for the persons who are going to be online. So I want to say to those who are going to be online, your questions will be heard.
Okay.
Because we have moderators,
that will read out the questions.
Who would read out the questions and ensure that your questions are heard.
On Wednesday, I had Miss Henry and
Jade.
and Mr. Bunny dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Wilson. Yeah, that's how we greet each other.
Okay.
And we always spar whenever we meet.
Well,
yeah,
that's your thing.
And we had a great conversation on the significant importance that insurance plays, not just in disaster, but
generally
in life. This morning we want to, because the hurricane season is really upon us. In speaking with Trisha Miller this morning from the Met Office, we have an active season predicted, and the waves have already started coming. So people would be very interested in preparating themselves. You like that word?
Oh, wow.
That's
I wasn't ready for that, but that's all right.
That's
I understand what it is.
Yes. Preparing themselves, and it will involve getting financing.
So here we go. I was going to segue into the comfy loan. Ask any of your loans officers about the comfy loan. Is it a business? Is it a home? Is it something that you need to do so that you are comfortable? It may, whether you're comfortable because it's a physical something that makes you happy, or makes you comfortable mentally, because they're two, right? Because you're now better prepared, whether it's insurance or whatever. So come and speak to us about the comfy loan. It's a 48-month period. It's a maximum of $10,000. So it's not the flexi loan. It's very different from the flexi loan. This is a fixed. With fixed repayments, you can't top up, and there is a reason for this. There must be reasons. What if we want you to be comfortable? Pay this off, manage yourself. In a 2-year period, you may need something else, but it's not a case of topping up all the time, so that you have short-term needs that you just top up for.
So you can't revisit it?
No, but after and you may find, like I say, when you come in and have that holistic discussion with your loans officer, that it's more a case of consolidating. You can find that anything happens, but some people just need that $10,000. Maybe it's to fix 3 windows, some doors, some tiles that are raising. So, put up your tank because it's a mess. Get the pump, get the tank, get the here you go.
Okay. What are the prerequisites? Someone coming to apply for the comfy loan, what do they need to come with? The regular
it's
things?
regular.
Regular.
It's a regular loan, but it's specific to that. So it's for that purpose.
Okay.
Because we're telling you about readiness and how do we help you to be ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must commend Ariza's comprehensive approach to financing, and in that, not just with the instruments that you all present, not you all, we that we present. You understand all the ways that you look out for members and prospective members in modifying packages and so forth. But one of the things I've also learned and observed is when I spoke with Miss Henry, I spoke with her 2 weeks successively, and she came in quite simple, quite quiet and reserved. As a matter of fact, when I greeted her at the door the first time, she said, "I'm nervous." I said, "You can't be nervous around me." All right? I said, "It doesn't happen." But then when she came in
very knowledgeable
and started to expound, I'm like, wow, still waters really run deep. And it shows that any member of staff in Ariza can attend to you in such a professional, down-to-earth way that even if they don't have all the knowledge or the understanding of what you're asking for, you all have a way of referring you to the next level, and that is...
Yes, Jade is I was very happy with her coming in because I know she's very knowledgeable. Just to say, to her credit, someone called me because they got notification from the insurance company and they're thinking, but Ariza is supposed to pay. And once I got over to Jade, she was able to say, well, yes, they will get the notification, dug up, the payment should have gone in on the 25th, so you can call them back and say that this went in on the... And I stood right there while she did it. She was busy, but I stood right there, she did it. I was able to call back the member and ensure that the member was happy.
Kudos to Ariza, man, to the entire team, that's what you mean by looking after your own comprehensively. Comprehensively. It's not just about bringing you to come and take loans because they see you have a fat salary, but they actually assist you in managing your life.
And to that other member who called me on Friday to say, listen, I need to pay my insurance. I must pay my insurance. We're working on it for you. She knows who she is.
Yeah, we're working on it for you, all right?
And our dads, before I leave, I wanted to say how delighted our dads were. On Friday, we did cupcakes and tokens, and 4 lucky dads, 1 basket. And hear how magical it was. All they had to do was walk into the door at 12. So we had the basket, beautifully presented. Hey, Shoma, good morning. Right? She'll know why I'm healing her out. And there was nothing. Just walking at 12. So everybody's asking, well, how can we win that? How are we supposed to win it? They just walked in at 12. And fortunately, we did have 4 members who walked in at 12, and they were delighted with their baskets.
Okay.
Carriacou, Bruce Street, Grenville, Grandance team, well done on your execution. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Dads were happy, and so are we.
Yeah, I am happy too.
You are?
Yeah.
I didn't see you coming, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well,
I have your cake for you. That's from me to you, eh?
That's the extent of my happiness.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
That's between me and you.
So once again, Jojo, thank you very much for sharing with us. So folks, remember, take advantage of the comfy loan. All right, call Ariza 440-1759. Get all the information that you need. Don't forget to respond to the emails to book your spot in the AGM, which comes up on the 30th. And just drop on by. Be in touch with Ariza.
Why not? So let me just say hello to everybody in TV land and TV and radio land. I don't think I did. And remember, you can always send an email as well to loans@Ariza CU. That CU is credit union, right? loans@ArizaCU.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jojo.
See you.
Yes. See you.
Take care.
All right, folks, that's it for Ariza's Moment this morning. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, the conversation continues. Don't you go anywhere.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi,
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
It's now 18 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. Welcome back to the conversation. We've got 18 minutes within which time we can have a conversation. What's on your mind this morning? Fathers, how did you spend your Father's Day? How were you treated? Were you treated properly? Was your treating in alignment with how mothers were treated? That might be trivial, but what are the pressing issues on your mind that you'd like to bring to the fore, this is your opportunity to do just that. You can call in 435-2041 and share with us what are some of the concerns, something that is bothering you. And this is your opportunity. 435-2041. What's happening nationally? How's Carriacou doing this morning? Hope Carriacou and Pidimantnik doing fine. I hope the rebuilding process is going well. The season is upon us. I know it could be a bit scary for you, a bit bothersome, that some of you might still be on the tarpaulins and so forth. Your home's not properly reconstructed as yet, and you're worrying, but worrying doesn't fix anything. Praying and working hard is what will make it work. So you have the opportunity to call in and share any of your concerns. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, morning to your viewers and your listeners.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. I was very encouraged over the weekend when I read that the president of Brazil, Lula da Silva, has lamented the fact that Haiti has been, first of all, indifferent that been allowed to evolve over Haiti, and the fact that, in fact, I took the quotation, said that Haiti should never be punished. Haiti should not be punished eternally for being the first nation in this region, this hemisphere, to become independent. And I think it's very significant that the president of Brazil is saying that, because it would seem to me, and maybe others, that we are paralyzed. I mean, people are literally starving in Haiti, not because they want to be starved, but because the conditions have been set up in Haiti over time. And there's a similar situation in Grenada, because what Haiti and Grenada had, Haiti was the first country in the world, in this region, to become independent. And to have a revolution. Grenada, on the other hand, is the first English-speaking country to stage a revolution. And such events are never forgiven by those whose pride were affected. And I think unless we go deeper into understanding how things work out, it's like if I should take in the Middle East right now, you would have heard that the president of the United States would have said, no, we're not involved. But any fool could have known that they're deeply involved. They have given billions of dollars to Israel to destroy people in the Middle East. Okay? If they didn't know that something was going to happen, why did they remove their personnel? It's the same thing with Ghana. I'm not going global. Because Ghana decided to seize control or decided to take control over their gold, there's advisory from the U.S. telling people not to go to, it's dangerous to go to Ghana. So when you stand up for what you deserve to stand up for, need to stand up for, you are punished. And we should not be cowards. The spirit in us is not a spirit of cowardice. We had the people who were original, not as we have been told, whatever. Anyway, thank you. I know I'm sort of taking a lot of time, but this is I want to keep in the public domain.
Okay,
especially and the president of Brazil said that to the Caribbean leaders assembly in Brazil, there are 16 of them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much, and for your overwhelming concerns for regional and international events and activities. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Well, I know when I hear you, Innocent.
Okay, you hear me now.
But I am doing so well in the corner here because I'm surrounded with a lot of bush and trees and so on, and I think I need a help before the hurricane season starts. Hurricane Storm and all other natural disasters.
Where are you located?
But you know, it's in Tempe, and you don't call me Tanti in Tempe. Tanti was talking to you.
Okay, Tanti.
So if you could see get it to Mr. Ron, you know, the one for the inconsistency of Tempe, Monconasi, he all around there. He knows where I live, and he could come and give me a look up.
Okay.
All the trees over my house, the branches is on top of the house, and I'm afraid of beasts and animals. And I don't want to be definitely that things happen to me, and I didn't report before. So please, that's why give me a checkup. Let them come around, see what I need, the help I need, so they could help me before the hurricane season started. Okay?
All right.
And you remember Tanti, you remember me?
Okay then, Tanti.
Because I know you innocent, you're my friend, you know that?
Yes, all the time.
Well, take care of Tanti, you hear?
Have a good one, Tanti.
And you take care of me, right?
All right, love you.
Love you,
all right,
sweetheart.
okay. Tanti from Tempe. I do hope that Honorable Ron Redhead can, he said he wants you to pay. She wants you to pay her a visit so that you can listen to her plight. Let's go to our WhatsApp platform and accommodate this caller there. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, innocent. Happy belated Father's Day, man.
Thanks, and same to you if you're a dad.
Oh, of course. I'm a grandson, man.
Okay. All right. Okay. Talk to us.
Innocent, yeah. I just want to highlight something. Yesterday I saw a drone video that was did by MP Andal, and I'm very proud of him, to see the many progress that was made. And then the video started from Davie and goes all the way to Mali, Montreach, and you could see the progress that he's making.
That's the representative for St. Patrick West, Joseph Andal?
Yes, Joseph Andal.
So he had a drone display of his constituency?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And encouraging people to look at it. And also Canwell, had something too, which is very impressive. So then asking Grenadians to look at it. There on YouTube, it's about 23 minutes approximately.
Okay.
And there is so many things that you could see that Andal making, and we've seen the progress, and I'm very happy, and I want to big him up and continue making these videos, because when we listen to news from home and you hear people saying Andal not doing nothing, and then you watch that video, it's amazing the amount of work that this man been doing. No?
Okay.
So I want to encourage you this morning.
Okay.
And also the video in Canwell, I want to encourage Mr. Canwell to continue doing what they're doing, and with what they're doing, we see like they have a 75% plus ratings right now in the development in St. Patrick's.
Okay. All right,
so I just want to pick them up this morning.
Okay. All right.
And I'm encouraging you to look at it also.
Of course, that can be in the YouTube domain, and I don't look at it. All right.
It's on YouTube.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You take care. Have
a good one. What's the weather like in New York?
What's about the weather?
What's the weather like in New York?
Oh, the weather is good. We've been, whether it's in the 80s and 70s.
Did you go to the military parade? Did you go to the military parade?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Have a good day, bro.
I'm telling you, the only thing military I knew about was during the revolution.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Have a good one. All right, folks, let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you, and belated Happy Father's Day.
Thank you very much.
I just want to mention the jab situation.
Okay.
On the Grandans Public Road, just up from the post office. Yesterday morning around 10:30, they were causing a whole lot of obstruction to the general public, and it's a lot of them. This is June. I know they're probably being defiant to what has been said, but could Corporal Paul and his team look into this obstruction caused on the Grandlands Public Road by jabs? we'll be very grateful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Corporal Paul, you heard the cry, all right? Okay, you heard the cry. Just want to reach out and say thanks to all those of you who supported Weepan Fest yesterday. It was well attended from all indications, and the organizers just want to thank you for showing your support. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, my innocent body. How are you doing?
I am doing fine. How about
you? How you spend your day yesterday?
Well, I spent it in church and then just chillax.
What a place to spend it in.
Yes,
That's good.
Yes.
You know, I saw in the news that they had this exercise with this first aid, with all these people there teaching them the technique. Applaud that. That's a very good exercise.
That was being done by my good friend Sylvan McIntyre.
Oh, my good friend too, though, both.
Yeah.
But that was good. And I wish that all the folks that get this training could bring it back in the home. You have 5 persons, 5 of them should know about that. Because if one day and the one what know about the training, not in the house, and somebody innocent to put that just so in the house,
Yeah.
Innocent the other morning I was brushing my teeth. I don't know, you grow up when you say you gargling your tooth. I don't know if you to clean your tooth with what.
Of course.
But a little bit of water gets down in the back of the tooth. Innocent like breath living me. The only thing I know I could do, run in the room, my son lie down sleeping, and he see the distress with the mother. He say, Mommy, what happened to you? What happened to you? And he tell me, Ben, and he put his hand over my chest and one in the back, and when he push up my back, Innocent, I feel the water come out from my lungs. I say, what, boy? When I done, I tired. So this exercise, I'm begging the people who go, please pass it on to your family. Because, if I did chop and I die, I don't know what my husband lie down on the bed, he don't know what's going on. So perhaps he would have been up and down because, I ain't get no knock, I ain't get no cut and I die.
Right.
Sometimes they might even look in the ground to see what happens.
They might say, Obia.
They would have said, Smarty, I'll kill you, right? Because he lied down sleeping. But thank God my son knew about it and he released me. I feel good.
Okay.
So people, this is a good exercise.
All right.
Exercise.
Okay.
Bye-bye, baby.
Have
Love
a good
you.
one. Love you more. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks. 6 minutes on to 8 o'clock. So sad the Haitians who were let into the U.S. by the Biden administration, they're now fleeing to Canada because they're fearing of deportation back to Haiti. Good morning to my dear friend Miss Wells and family all the way in Atlanta. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program, man.
Yeah, first time caller.
Oh, that's good. Welcome.
Yeah, I want to thank the hospital ship that came to Grenada.
Right.
Yeah, that's what my best Father's Day.
Really?
Yeah, because I got my cataract cut.
Wow.
And believe you
got your cataract cut?
Yeah.
So that means that mean you're hearing good now.
and the ship. So I'm sitting outside like a newborn baby.
That's good.
We I couldn't see before. I'm seeing now.
Wow.
So I really want to thank God for them.
Right.
And I wish them all the best for the next country they're going to, that God will bless them and continue coming back to Grenada.
Safe journey and everything.
Exactly. So I really want to thank God for them.
Yeah, thanks.
Man, it was wonderful, the doctors and nurses and everything. Man, I tell you, it was wonderful.
Right. So you actually got to go on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yes, I want to thank God for them and thank the hospital staff who get me handed to them.
Okay.
I want to thank them too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you have a good day, man.
Okay, you have a good one too, man. And thanks for making the choice.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, don't be a stranger. Be a regular viewer and listener. All right. Okay, back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Mr. Gordon, just one little observation.
Tell me.
There is an advertisement that comes out on your station, and it's Mr. Godfrey Augustine's voice that we hear, as promoting the culture with the calypso, kaiso, whatever it is. But something I noticed is that saying, join me. I don't know if that is correct. Because somebody else listening to the advertisement, if they do not know it's his program, would not be able to properly articulate with that advertisement. So why not say, join the program with Godfrey Augustine, or me, Godfrey Augustine, rather than just saying, join me, if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't know what can be done with it. Maybe just for a little correction, if it is possible.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. It's 3 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Let's try our WhatsApp platform and accommodate that call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Innocent.
Hi, good morning.
And how are you?
I am alive and very thankful, most importantly. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I have to beat you.
You have to beat me?
I put up birthday greetings on Facebook and you did not announce it. My great-granddaughter Joel Chris birthday today.
Oh my goodness, but I didn't see it. I'm sorry. All right, well, extend it to her, please.
I would like to extend birthday greetings to my great-granddaughter Joel Chris, coming from her great-grandmother Sylvina, her sisters, her mom, and the rest of the home circle.
Okay.
Wishing her God the richest blessing. She will be 7 today. She is 7 today.
Okay. Well, I hope she listens and she heard you, and that you would do, besides just calling, you would make her day special for her.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Innocent.
Okay, thanks. Have a good one. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Good morning. Is that our Godfrey program?
No. Godfrey is not here this morning. This is Good Morning Grenada on GBN.
Oh, good morning, Grenada. Okay, because I saw the number show up. I'm watching on the TV. And this number is 241. You know, and on the TV it's Godfrey and it's Innocent.
Yeah, that's Innocent's program.
Right. So I could talk to him.
Well, you're speaking with him live on the air.
Oh, I'm not even sure.
Okay.
Okay. In a sense, you had a program this morning with the police officer.
The traffic report.
Right. Do you know that we had something like that a couple of years ago?
I don't remember.
Right, because maybe you're too young to know. But the guy Paul Roberts used to do that, and we had a CB club, and we used to give the traffic all different locations and was live traffic.
Okay.
You see? So the officer could improve that system and do some live traffic like we used to do in all different areas there.
Well, it's a work in progress, right? So we're working on that. So eventually it will get to that, and you might be able to start to get drone footage and everything like that.
Yes, but we didn't have in those days we didn't have drone, but we have live. The guys in with different areas had this. Yes, right.
Uprising and those guys and them had the CB and thing.
Right,
yes.
That's right. So you used to do this live traffic right around the island. You know.
All right. Okay, well, we'll work on that. Thank you very much. Thanks for your contribution. Folks, it's 8 o'clock. We've got to end the conversation there. Thank you very much for all those of you who called and participated one way or the other. Thank you for your participation and contribution. Again, thanks to Ariza for joining us this morning, as always. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll do it again tomorrow, same time, same place, same frequencies, channels, and platforms. The BBC is up next. Bye-bye.